Sandy Smith and her supporters go to another town to campaign for her to be elected to the Texas State Senate.
It's so ironic that this reminds me of when I was a little girl and my mother and my sister would walk door to door to try to recruit people into the Jehovah's Witness cult.
Well, we don't have to do this if it bothers you so much.
Oh, but I believe in Sandy. She was awesome as our mayor and she will do well as our state senator too. We need more people like her in Austin. Now you go put up a couple of flyers on street corners while I try to talk to the neighbors here. My name is Lucy Sims and I am trying to get the word out about Sandy Smith running for the Texas State Senate.
Sorry, I have little interest in politics. The last time I voted was in 2016, for Donald Trump.
Oh, never mind, then. Sorry to have bothered you. It looks like Ted Anderson has already posted flyers all over this town, and every one of them emphasize his Christian values. What about the issue of church and state separation? I told you this would be an uphill battle. Most people in small towns like ours and this one have been brainwashed by right-wing talk radio and Fox News, among other media outlets, and also their churches, to believe in traditional values that really have nothing to do with Christian teachings. It's all about reinforcing prejudices that people were brought up with.
Aren't you Carrie Sims?
Yes, that's right.
I'm so happy to meet you. You and your wife Debbie are my heroes. My sister and I watched the Blazing Beauty show, and we saw that episode in which you and Debbie became superheroes. Then we looked you up on the internet and found a ton of information, including videos of you made by Dale Husband, and your news podcasts. Are you still doing those?
Yes, we are. We are trying to reach out to all sorts of people, and our network is now called America for All.
I read about where you actually took on a guy twice your size, and a cop to boot, and you beat the crap out of him. I've also been reading about your religion. You'd be amazed at how many fans you have amongst people in my age group. Unfortunately, I am not old enough to vote, and my parents think you are a public menace.
Well, in a few years you and others like you will be able to vote, and then maybe you can make a difference.
Sean, Eric and I are really tired of you being so lazy. You have been out of high school for almost a year, but you don't even look for a job, and you never volunteer to do anything around the house, not even to help me with Linda. But you eat our food and use our electricity. That's not fair. You need to man up and help out.
Were you to criticize me? Our mother never nagged me about doing things around the house.
Well, maybe she should have. I'm tired of busting my butt to do everything around here. If you don't want to contribute to this household in some way, get out. This is your last warning.
Eric, do you agree with her? Of course. Things are a lot harder now with a baby here, so we have no choice but to start charging you rent. $100 a week. You will have 1 month to get a job, any job that can enable you to support us. You remind us of those drones and beehives. They do nothing for the hive except mate with the queen. And you know what happens to them in the fall months? They get kicked out of the hive and left to die. So don't be a drone anymore, Sean.